Alright, and on the third shelf here, I just have my little Godzilla body knocker that doesn't move anymore, I guess. My little Sam Pop, he's so cute. And my little NECA figure that looks so cool. So up first is not really a horror movie, it's more of a thriller. Hide and Seek with young Dakota Fanning. I haven't seen this movie in so long, but I do remember not watching it anymore because she kills a cat. And obviously I'm big on animal deaths in movies, like I don't think they're necessary. But yeah, that's sometimes it stops me from watching it again, so. The Hitcher, this is the remake. I really enjoyed this one. Again, it's not really a horror movie, but yeah, this hitchhiker becomes a weirdo, and the people that pick him up just like tries to kill him and stuff, and it just goes on from there. Of course, a favorite, everyone's favorite, Hocus Pocus. I do have it on VHS down there, but I had to upgrade. Yeah, I guess it's not really horror, but to me, you know, it's got horror stuff, it's got witches, and so I put it here. House of a Thousand Corpses, I'm not a big fan of this movie at all. Like, at all. House of Wax, this is one of the best remakes there is. It's got like a little felt cover there. But yeah, I really enjoyed this one a lot. I have it this way because of the little messed up thing there. But yeah, it's got Paris Hilton in it. Don't let that stop you from watching it. It's really good. I still know what you did last summer. I just picked this up in the bookstore if you saw that video. I'm still missing I Know What You Did Last Summer. I have them on VHS again. But I wanted to upgrade, so I need to find that one. And then the last one in that franchise, I'll Always Know What You Did Last Summer. I don't remember much of this film either. But I do remember it being good enough, I guess, because I got it. And then the Stephen King's It with like a little... He's doing weird stuff with his eyes, dog. Yeah, it's a very long movie. I don't like that, but you know, you gotta have it. If you have it, you have to have the It remake. I really like this one a lot. I saw this in theaters, and I remember distinctly the girl sitting in front of me was Snapchatting the whole movie. And it was so distracting, but I didn't let that stop me. It was very good movie. Insidious, I prefer The Conjuring over Insidious, but this is a very good movie as well. I don't really care for the other chapters, so the first one is all I need. One of my favorite movies of all time, Intruder, a killer in a grocery store. Who doesn't love that? And the kills are just freaking like so creative. Like he I don't think it's on here, but like he chops his, oh, I'm so sorry guys, you can't see it, but he chops his body in half and he puts the little sign that says like half off. It's really good. Jaws, this is the anniversary collector's edition. I actually have two Jaws movies, but I prefer that one because it looks cool. Jeepers Creepers 1 and 2, again I have them on VHS and I upgraded. I just need the 2-pack. I don't need the third one. Third one was garbage anyway. Joyride 2, with the late Paul Walker in it. A weirdo guy in a truck just stalks these kids, I think for cutting him off. I don't remember. But yeah, I really like those movies. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. You gotta have this movie. It's cheesy goodness. You have to have it. It's so good. Knock Knock. No one talks about this movie. Killer. Yeah, there it is. It's good. See, there's that girl again. She's getting dragged. Told you, she's everywhere. Knock Knock, pretty good. I don't remember much of it, to be honest, so I'm just saying it's good. Krampus. I saw this for the first time this past December, and it was okay. I don't really see the hype for it, but again, there's not many horror Christmas movies, so I'm all for it. I'm for it. Land of the Dead, I got this for like $1 at Big Lots, and I can see why it was $1. Let's just say that. Another one that I got for $1, Last One's Out, from Shudder. It wasn't the best at all, by any means. It sucked, but I keep it because it's zombies. The Leprechaun 1 and 2. Again, they made like 7 billion of these, but you know, the first two is all I need. Technically just the first one, but you know, why not have the second one if they throw it in there? I'll take it. Lights Out. I like the concept of it. It's kind of like a Quiet Place type thing, but not really. I don't know. I think I'm mixing it up with something else. The Lost Boys. I wasn't a fan of this film when I first saw it, and I gave it a watch because of the horror poster that tells me to. Yeah, werewolf movies in the 80s. I'm all for that. Malignant. One of the best films in 2021. I dug this film so much. It's next to Conjuring 2. It's the creepiest film I've ever seen. I am so glad I own it. And I actually have the poster too because I work in a movie theater and Malignant was playing, so I got that for free. The Midnight Man. I got this at a Dollar Tree. It's not good at all. It's got a not young, oh my god. It's got Robert Englund in there making a little cameo. It's not good, but you know, the cover makes up for it. Another movie that no one talks about, Mirrors, with Kiefer Sutherland. I actually know him from, not know him, but you know, I've seen him from Eye for an Eye, if you've seen that thriller. This movie's very good. It's like, I don't remember much of it, but it has a lot to do with mirrors. I'll tell you that. One of my newest pickups, Misery. Again, I have it on VHS, needed to upgrade. I wanted the collector's edition, but I couldn't find it, and it was a lot of money. So I'll settle for this one. I don't mind it. The Mist. Stephen King. Takes place in a grocery store. I liked it a lot. It reminds me, it gave me like Stranger Things vibes. So it's very good. We haven't seen that one. My Bloody Valentine 3D. This is the remake because I prefer that one a lot more than the original. This is the best remake next to Friday the 13th. So this movie just, the kills are so good, and like he rips a heart out and puts it in a box of the chocolates that has the heart in it. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I love like creative stuff like that. This is my Nightmare on Elm Street kind of collection. So this just has the first 4, and then the second one has the other 3, the newest one, and then the remake, and then Freddy vs. Jason, which I already have separately. Oculus, again, I wasn't a film of this when I first saw it. I wasn't a film of this, Jesus Christ. I wasn't a film? I wasn't a fan of this when I first saw it. I gave it a rewatch, and it's actually pretty good. So first impressions can be bad, guys. Always give it a rewatch. The Others, again, this is kind of more of a thriller. It's so thick. Like it had no business being that thick. But anyway, kind of eerie, little like haunted house, and like, I do remember the scene of like the little girl that's like doing the little puppet master, the puppetry thing, and like she's singing a song, and she's got like a veil over her head. It's really creepy. One Missed Call. This used to be my favorite movie ever. I need to rewatch it. It's so good. If you don't know the concept of it, basically you get a missed call, and the phone makes a little like ding 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 ding. I had that as a ringtone. That was when I got my first phone, because that's how much I love this movie. But yeah, you hear, I think, the voicemail. Yeah, you hear the voicemail of how you're gonna die. Like you can hear yourself screaming. It's really weird, but I like concepts like that. The last 2 on this shelf is just the Paranormal Activity movie, which creeps me out still to this day. I always believed it was real until, like, you know, found out it was rigged. Paranormal Activity 2, this is still sealed, but I've seen them. And yeah, I still prefer the first one over any of them. Alright, so we're down another shelf, and we got one more full one and then a little one. That scared the shit out of me. As soon as I started filming, that fell off my door. Anyway, so the lighting was bad over there, so I just scooted the movies over here for that shelf. But the little figures that I have on there is my little Freddy body knocker. Look at him go, he's so cute. Look at him. And then I also have Michael Myers from Halloween 2018. I just thought he was cool looking, so I stuck him on there. And then the last one on that shelf is my little Pennywise pop. One of the coolest pops I've ever seen, to be honest. Okay, so let's get to the movies. Paranormal Activity 4 still sealed. Yes, I've seen it. Was it good? Yeah, I liked it. I liked it a lot, actually. So I needed 3 more movies in the Paranormal Activity set. You guys saw this on the Amazon haul as well. Instead of buying them all individually, I just took advantage of the sale and bought the other 3 that I needed. The People Under the Stairs. No one talks about this movie. It's very underrated. Like these kids sneak into this house, the neighborhood weirdos, and they have people living under the stairs, believe it or not. They're like behind the walls and they're all weirdos, like, and they try to get out, and it's not normal people in the walls. So that one's good. Predator 1 and 2. I don't know if I've seen the second one, which I know is kind of contradicting because I've said that I've seen all the movies on my shelf here, but I don't remember the second one. But of course the first one, everyone's seen that one. It's really good. Prom Night Remake, another one that no one likes, but I loved it. I actually saw this before the... Oh! No, I haven't seen the original because you guys saw that. It's downstairs. But, you know, the remake, it was good to me, even though I haven't seen the original yet. I don't see why everyone hates this. Is it because it's a remake, guys? It's so good. Pumpkinhead, I wasn't a fan of this film at all, but the creepy looking thing, I'm down for it. I'll take it. Oh, my battery's dying. Okay, Quarantine 2, I got this as a blind buy for $3. I liked it. It's a zombie film in a plane, I want to say. Yeah, in a plane. And it just like spirals. It's really good. Rest Stop Dead Ahead. I just recently saw this and it is so good. It is so good. Like I don't think I blinked in that whole movie. The Ring 3 movie collection. The Ring, Ring 2, and Rings. Robert the Doll triple feature. I got this at Big Lots for a few bucks and I thought it would be good, and it wasn't. It's kind of like an Annabelle knockoff. Rubber, a killer tire that goes around killing people. It's a lot of good cheese. I'm down for this movie. It was good. The Ruins, no one talks about this film either. It's like killer plants. They get stranded on this place and like the little plants start, like the vines start going up people, and like it's good. You have to see that. The Saw 8 movie collection. To be honest, I only care for the first one and that's about it, but you know, why not have the rest of them just in case you want to watch them. Scary movies to tell in the dark. I grew up on the book. The movie, not so much. The movie was not good. Like, just stick to the books, man. Scream triple feature 1, 2, 3. I have them on VHS, and again, I needed them on DVD, so why not? See No Evil with Kane from WWE, which I watch wrestling, so it was kind of cool to see him on there. It's so good. Like, he plays this role really well. I've seen the second one. I'm trying to hunt that one down as well. Serial Mom. If you guys haven't seen Serial Mom, what are you doing? Like, it's so good. Anyone who does her kids wrong, she will go and take revenge. It's like even like a parent-teacher conference. It's really good. Shaun of the Dead. No one likes this film, but I thought it was a really good horror comedy. The dialogue's great. The Shining, a movie that everyone loves, but I didn't see the love for it. I found it kind of boring, to be honest, except for that scene that everyone knows about. But you know, I have it just in case I want to see it. Silent Hill, I grew up on the video game, so when I saw the movie, it was not really as good as compared to the video game. The first half of this movie is very good, and then it just like, what the fuck happens? the second half, it's just so weird. The Skeleton Key, I haven't seen this movie in a very long time. It was one of the first in my collection. A caregiver, and she ends up finding this key to like this weird room. It's like a Satan room. I don't remember. The Strangers, creepy film, creepy home invasion film, just because of how like likely it is to happen, I think that's what makes it creepy. So I'm down for that film. So good. Ooh, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original special edition. Like, that's so good. Little flap, you open the chainsaw, and it like, it's got the disc in there. But yeah, that's cool too. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, this movie's garbage. Like, why does everyone like this movie? Ugh. But, you know, to each their own, to each their own. Let's see. This is the one I want to show you. This is the remake of Texas Chainsaw 2003. So you got to see the inside. So once you slip the cover off, it opens up as like a little flap. And you have all your disc there, and you see how it's like a chainsaw here. And then it comes with like an evidence thing. You open it up, and it's got like crime scene photos. It's really cool. So there's Leatherface. It's got like blood splatter. That's got all that stuff of like what they found there. And then like there's the fingers hanging there. They all have the evidence thing in the back. There's some more blood on the bar there. There's some skeleton bones. There's the actual evidence there. The chainsaw. There's whatever that thing is. It's like a doll on top of sunglasses. That's what that is. And then the bottom of a shoe. And then the hammer looking thing. So I thought that was pretty cool that they included that in there. I love when companies do that. It's so cool. Alright, so the next one we have Texas Chainsaw Massacre that came out in 2013. I didn't mind this movie at all. But you know the iconic line that everyone hates in this movie. It's like, do your thing, cuz. Like, no. No. Okay, controversy time. I'm not the biggest fan on The Thing. Movie theater near me was doing like a throwback night on this movie. I don't know, it wasn't good enough. Maybe I have to give it a rewatch. I think that's what I need to do. I do like the Thing, like the actual thing in The Thing. Second best zombie film of all time. Oh, maybe it might be tied actually with Dawn of the Dead. Train to Busan. If you haven't seen this, it takes place in South Korea. Again, fast zombies are hella scary. Like, I'm all for that. It's so good. And the ending, oh, the ending. If you know, you know. Trick. We saw this on Hulu for the first time, and we loved it. Turns out it's only like $1 movie, but we got this for a little bit more at the bookstore. And basically a kid gets bullied at a Halloween party and takes revenge and starts killing them off each year, I believe. And like this detective here is just trying to hunt him down for the longest time. And yeah, it's an interesting movie. Trick or Treat. Everyone knows Trick or Treat. Little cute little Sam there. Great anthology film. Will always be a classic. Valentine. Not a lot of people talk about this film. It's got the little snapper case on there. Yeah, the kills are good in this movie. I enjoyed them a lot. Great Valentine's Day film. Masters of Horror collection. We All Scream for Ice Cream. Again, not the best film at all. But that cover, like it came with a little extra one, and I put it up on my door right there. But yeah, the cover. When a Stranger Calls. This is the remake. I love this movie. It's more of a thriller. Babysitting for a family, and she starts getting these weird calls all the time, constantly. And like the guy in the phone says, "Oh, have you checked the children?" Like, that's so freaky. I would not want to hear that as a babysitter. Eventually, you know, they get she calls the police, and they ask to trace the call. And like I still get chills. Like the police is like, we're tracing the call, and it's coming from inside the house. You hear me? It's coming from inside the house. And she like drops her phone and runs. Oh, it's so good. Willy's Wonderland with Nicolas Cage. He doesn't say a word in this film, which was really weird. But like, you know, easy money for him, I guess. It was okay. It was, like the animatronics are creepy. I'll give them that. And then the last one on this shelf is The Woman in Black. I saw this in theaters with some friends, I think in middle school. We were freaked out by this film. I do remember that. So I'm very glad to have this in the collection. Alright, so that is another shelf down. We have just a little itty bitty more to go right there, and then I'll just show you like the TV shows. Alright, so this is going to be the last of the shelf right here, and then a little quick TV show. So the little figure that I have on that shelf is my little Killer Clowns from Outer Space pop. I don't know who this one is, to be honest. I don't remember the names of them. But anyway, the other one was The Woman in Black. Here is The Woman in Black 2. This movie was garbage. Not good at all. But you know, good cover. World War Z, one of my favorite zombie movies of all time. I know. Everyone hates it. But I love it. I loved, even the soundtrack is killer. I'm all for that. I even learned how to play that in the piano. Wrong Turn, again, VHS. Decided to get the DVD. This is the movie that started it all. So hell yeah to Wrong Turn. Wrong Turn 3, Left 4 Dead. This one is, yeah, it's another one of the good ones. Cannibals, am I right? Wrong Turn 4, hell yeah, this was one of my favorite ones of all of them. Their jet skis die down, they get stranded, and they go into like this abandoned building, and guess who lives there? The cannibals. And they start picking them off, so it's very good, very good. Zombieland, another favorite of mine. Who doesn't love Zombieland? Great horror comedy, great zombies, great effects. Little double pack here, My Bloody Valentine, the original, and April Fool's Day, the original. I'm not sure if they made a remake of April Fool's Day, but yeah, I have that little double pack there. And then if you've been to Walmart, you've seen this Terror Times 10 movie horror collection. It's got The Cabin in the Woods, It Follows, You're Next, The Possession, Cabin Fever, The Last Exorcism, Sinister, The Haunting in Connecticut, Leatherface, and The Descent. I have seen all of these. My favorite is by far It Follows, You're Next, and The Possession. The Possession is so good. I'm not big on like possession movies. That movie takes the cake on that. That is so good. And then I have, since you know zombies are my favorite, I have this cheesy 10 midnight film collection of zombies. And it's just got so much cheese. You can make freaking quesadillas up in here. It's so much cheese. They're not good at all. I have seen them all, and you know, they're there. They exist. And then, actually, I have some more here. I have some, so when Kevin buys Blu-rays and the DVD combo, I get the DVDs, he gets the Blu-rays. So this is just A Quiet Place Part 1 and The Invisible Man remake. So I just have those in little slip thingies. And then I also have these, they're super thin, kind of like bootleg movies of Whisper Kill. I haven't seen these in so long. And then Near Death. For the TV shows, I just have this collection. It's A Haunting. I used to watch this show all the time. It's so good. I love like ghost shows and all that. So I just have this big ass stack. It's got so many, don't mind my foot. It's got so many movies, or so many discs. It's crazy. 9 discs. And then I have The Walking Dead Season 2 for $5. I got that. I have the rest on Blu-ray. For some reason, this is the only one that I have on DVD. And then my box set, last but not least for this collection video, I have my little Tales from the Crypt box set. It is so cute. As I said in the beginning of the video, I am watching this show currently on season 4. So there they all are. So yeah, it's missing one of them because it's downstairs. So yeah, that's all for my video. So yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for all of my movies officially, for horror at least. I have that whole cabinet full of non-horror movies. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for more if you haven't, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!